Today is the second day of work. Yesterday I went back to work because Malaysia just lifted the CMCO and changed it to RMCO. Okay, so it's good to be back to work, though there are so many things to worry about because we are just human. If we are not worried, then something is wrong with us. It's just like you when you are facing the your lockdown. I'm sure you are worried whether your business will pick up. You are worried whether enough funds to run your business, whether your children will be able to go to school. Same thing for me also, even though I am a coach, but I'm also human first. I am sorry because the lighting seems to be quite bad here. Maybe because of the reflections from outside. But then again, what happened last night was I sent you all the video of what I have taken on the time lapse to show you the activity back to normal, which means that I guess it's a good sign. Okay, just look at it as a good sign, because in every situation there's always opportunity. Without a crisis, you don't know where is your opportunity and you just hit blindly. So with a crisis like pandemic, in this case, which involved the total world, it's a wake-up call for many people. It's also good for people to slow down and think, what is your next move? Are you equipped enough? So I am also feeling a bit guilty because I just made a few comments about people not upgrading themselves, thinking that they are working for big companies, that a lot of people will kowtow. Then my partners in discussion was just saying, maybe it's not the way you see. Yeah, it's true. So this proved to show that as a coach we have to be human too. Then only the coaching process will be very smooth, because we will understand what kind of problem you are facing, or what kind of issues that you might be facing, which I as one will also face in my line of duty. As a travel agent, we have I guess we used to think that we are the worst hit, but if you really look at it properly, travel agents or those who are involved in tourism, we are very flexible, we are very versatile. It's just that whether it's up to the individual whether they want to take the opportunity that the company offered to upgrade themselves, or they just want to work a job and then hope a miracle happen, or maybe they will have luck. Some people believe they have luck. Whatever they do, even in their down and out, they will be rescued. Yeah, I also wish that many will have that kind of luck, because then we have less people to worry about. And obviously, for those who are a bit not say worry lah, those who are looking at a future that you don't know where you are heading, coaching is a good tool. Maybe your bosses can coach you also, or your colleague can also coach you. If you don't have any of those, you can always contact me in my in the email that I have given you. In that manner, you can also I think I mentioned previously in one of my videos that you can also take a list of paper and write down, what you like, then what you don't like. This is also a time for you to change your profession, in a sense the work that you're working now. Of course, if you're a lawyer, you're already qualified lawyer, you still have a choice to be what kind of lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, because my knowledge on law, legality and lawyers job is quite small, which reminds me that I should go and study about the different category of lawyers in this legal industry. Um, but whatever it is, don't jump straight in, because this is the second chance you are having. You are given a second chance to live another life full of opportunity and you know, and support, because all the government are giving support to their people. Singapore, they are giving. Malaysia, obviously we are helping our people. Then you have other countries that they are also supporting, like Hong Kong also the government is helping a lot. But in details, I do not have the full details of what was given. I'm more concerned about our own people here, because if I cannot help the people around me, then I have no capability to help people so far also. But it's a good, just take it as a good sign to wake yourself up and see that you are valuable in many sense, not just one sense. You are not only good at doing one thing, you are good at doing many things. But what is your excellence? What are you excellent in? What are your values in? What is your personal value? What is your family values? How does everything incorporate into your life? If you are the young one, okay, then you should look further, because later on you might want to get married, you will have children, you will grow old. That's what I pray for. Everybody grow old together, because that's the best part about growing old together. Wow, the storm is coming. So in this pandemic, stay healthy. If you are worried about health one, then you should take a list and make it out. Make a list out of every day, at least 7 days, what you eating daily, whether it's long term, is it good for your health or not. If it's not, then you slowly cut 10% of what is not good, add 10% what is good. If you do every changes 10% a day, in a month you would have done how many 10%? 30-10%. So if 30-10% is a lot, right? So as you continue to do improvement and adjustment, you will sure reach the level of comfort that you want. But everything must have some kind of contribution from your side. You cannot just be saying that, oh, okay, I've done this, why it's not happening, you know. But how much you do and how well you do it is also have to be quantified in a way that, you know, it does bring result. So do an evaluation after certain time. Give yourself a time frame. When you do something without a time frame, it's like, you know, open the door without closing, and you don't know when you're supposed to close it. When will you see your result? So go in. If it's a big task, do it in a longer period by breaking it down to smaller tasks. If it's a small task, then obviously it's an easy thing for you to do. Many things can be changed, not cannot change. It's whether you want to change or you don't want to change. So when I was just talking about coaching and also touch a bit on tourism, it's co-related with each other. When you travel, it opens up a lot of doors for you to learn. And when you learn it, you see, sometimes when you went to a country that you are new to, you always learn how to adapt into their culture so that you are made welcome. The same thing here. When you are in your own country, we still have a lot of culture differences here that we can also learn. Sometimes I also quite, how to say, surprised by some things that was shared by my group. Now with so many WhatsApp groups, so many different kind of people, so different kind of trade. So I learned a lot in a sense that what we think it is can be different from, you know, one person perception to another person perception. It's the same thing like you said, long. How long is long, you know? Big, how big is big? So in the culture aspect of it, it becomes very difficult to quantify without really absorb yourself into learning it in details. I guess this 3 to 6 months is the best time to think about what you have done for the past 2 months, where you want to engage yourself into improving, how you want to turn those things into your livelihood. Or for those who don't need money maybe you want to think how to turn your hobbies into social responsibility sharing, or there are many ways for you to use your talent. I'm sure you all also discover recently that everybody seems to be flooding the internet, social media. Everybody is talking about online. Everybody is talking about food. So what makes one person different from another person? That you also can be one of the person who are different. Okay, so don't give up so easily. If you are a bit lost, it's okay. Everybody are starting from ground zero. Just be yourself. Do the things that I mentioned in my previous video chatting with you guys. I didn't really give your info because I don't know what is your individual interest. I cannot zero in and use a generalized method for everybody. Some will work, some won't work, you see. Even if you listen to a song one time and you listen to a song 100 times, the feeling is different. So I would suggest that you pay attention to yourself more. Be responsible, meaning that you have the ability to respond. So respond to the needs that you can, and build yourself a wonderful journey for the future. Till I speak to you again, take care because the storm is coming. Bye.